that I know of. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. Good Shabbos. Wonderful to see you. This is the Shabbat before Rosh Hashanah. There is a lot going on here at Temple Israel, rushing to get ready for services. We have a lot of young people singing in services this year. You are going to be uplifted by their beautiful voices. And it's just so wonderful to start the year together with Shabbat. So if you would all please rise, we're going to light candles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kinishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. You may be seated. We turn to Lechun Ranana, page 11. Oh, I'm in the wrong. See, this is how prepared we are for the high holidays. It's the Machzor for Rosh Hashanah, not page 11. Does everyone have the Shabbat Sidur? If you don't, there is a cart of Sidurim on the way in, if you don't mind grabbing one. We are in this Sidur. We're totally prepared. Page 11, Lechun Ranana. Lechun Ranana. Mafanav betoda vizmiron narialo ki el gadol Adonai lechun ranina yai lai naria Litzur Yishenu, Litzur Yishenu, Ki El Gadol Adonai, Umelech Gadol al Kol HaElohim, Asher biyado milkerei haaretz, v'toafot harim lo. Lechun ranina, l'Adonai, We turn to Shir L'Adonai, page 13. Sing to Adonai a new song. Sing to Adonai all the earth. Sing to Adonai, praise God's name. Day after day, tell of God's deliverance. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai baruch shemo. Basru miyom liyom Yeshuato. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai baruch shemo. Basru miyom liyom Yeshuato. Sabru v'goyim kevodo. Bechol ha'amim nifleotav. Whoa. Sabru v'goyim kevodo. Bechol ha'amim nifleotav. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai baruch shemo. Basru miyom liyom Yeshuato. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai baruch shemo. Basru miyom liyom Yeshuato. Miyom leyom, miyom leyom, miyom leyom, miyom leyom, miyom leyom, miyom leyom. Basru miyom liyom Yeshuato. Yismechu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz. Yiram hayam umlo yalo sadai v'chol asher bo. Az yiranenu kol hatzeyar. Lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz. Yishpot hevel b'tzedek v'yamim b'emunato. We turn to page 20. At the bottom of the page, Romamu Adonai Eloheinu. Exalt Adonai our God's holy mountain, for Adonai, God, is holy. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu. Ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh. Ki kadosh. Ki kadosh. Ki kadosh. Adonai Eloheinu. Ki kadosh, ki kadosh, ki kadosh, Adonai Eloheinu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu. We turn to page 23, but before we do, this is the time where we really do welcome in the Shabbat bride, L'chadodi likrat kala. We actually turn to the back of the room and welcome in the Shabbat bride. And I always feel in this moment that I can just let the week go. All of the stress of the week just kind of melts. And we allow in Shabbat, and it's just winding down a slower pace, letting the angels be with us, being together with friends and family. And I do have to say how excited I am. CJDS is represented in the house tonight. It's really awesome to see y'all here. And There's a couple people in Mayan's class that she's going to be devastated to know she didn't get to hang out with you. So it's just wonderful to kind of all be together and let all that week stuff go, the craziness of fall, and welcome in Shabbat together. L'Charodi, page 23. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nikabela. Shamor bezachor b'nibur echad hishmianu El HaMeyuchad. Adonai Echad U'Shemo Echad L'Shemo Tiferet Ve'Litila. Join together. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Pnei Shabbat Nikabela. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Pnei Shabbat Nikabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki mekor haberacha mirosh mikedem nesucha sof ma'aseh b'machshava techila. Lecha dodi likrat kala. Please rise. Pnei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nikabela. Last paragraph on page 25. Boi v'shalom hateret bala gam b'simcha u'b'tzola. Toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, boi chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nikabela. Turn to your right, turn to your left. Say Shabbat Shalom, good Shabbos. Good Shabbos across the room, good Shabbos across live stream. So wonderful to have everyone together. You may be seated. Page 28 or 27, a Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat. We begin with a melody, a nigun, where we're working on the sound system, I think, where words drop off, the melody reaches up to the heavens, floats up to the heavens. So sing along with me. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, lai, yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 lai. Let's try that melody, and let's sing it on Bim Bam. Let's see how that feels. Bim, bim, bam, bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, bim, bam, bam, bim, bim, bam, bam, bam. Biddy, biddy, bim, bam, bim, bam, bam. Biddy, bim, bam, bim, bam, bam. Bam, biddy, bam, biddy, bam, bam, bam. Words, Mizmor Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Tov lehodot. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Ulzamer. Ulzamer l'shimcha elyon. Ulzamer l'shimcha elyon. Lehagid baboker chastecha. Lehagid baboker chastecha. Ve'emunatcha babalilot. Alei asor va'alei navel. Alei higayon ve'chinor. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. Ulzamer l'shimcha elyon. Ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Tzadik katamar yifrach ke'erez balvanon yizke shetulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichun odin v'mesevad shenim v'rananim yehiyu lehagi ki ashar Adonai tzuri v'lo havlata bo. Page 29. Adonai malaki ulavesh, lavesh Adonai uzitazar, aftikonte balbaltimot. Mikolot mayim rabim adirim mishpereyam, adir bamarom Adonai, erotecha nemnu elvetcha navakodesh, Adonai leorech yamim. At this time in our service, when we are about to bless each other, I like to think about blessings in our lives. And the first blessing I thought of was not only do we have CJDS in the house, but we have TIRS in the house. And noticing that our students are really committed to coming to Shul, and they get credit. And so they were very enthusiastic about getting their cards and sticking them in the right place. So I am super feeling like that is a blessing in my life, knowing that you're here and that you care. So thank you. Does anyone else have a blessing in their life that they would like to share? Don't all jump at once. It is also a blessing that it's Shabbat and that you are all here. So please rise as we bless each other. Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. We sing together, Ken yehi ratzon, Ken yehi ratzon. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God favor you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasim lecha shalom. Ken yehi ratzon yasim lecha shalom. Ken yehi ratzon yasim lecha shalom. May God cause God's countenance to shine upon you and bring you peace. Ken yehi ratzon, may it be so. You may be seated. Tonight we offer healing prayers To Rav Yaakov Chai ben Hadassah, Shimon ben Yaakov and Mordechai ben Naomi, Devorah bat Sarah, Hershel Yoshua ben Malka, Perel bat Razel, Shmuel Yaakov ben Kalia ve'Ari, Devorah Rachel, Malka bat Sarah, Leib Yisrael ben Avraham b'Tzipora, Eliza Meira bat Leah, Tivia bat Chana, Elijah Avila, Yafa Fega bat Zisalabina, Kathy Berlin, Avram David ben Label, Bonnie Meyerson, Tova bat Rivka, Karen Nina Esther, Adina Miriam, Harry Kinney, Kevin Hafni, Ezer Pesach, Zelda bat Yaakov and Miriam, Ben-Zion Chai ben Rachel, Leah Liba bat Dobi, Miriam bat Rivka, Allison Kuntz, Jean Cook, Marvin Matthews, Denise Carroll, Iber Yitzchak, Mordechai Chaim bat Leah, Kim Worrell, Bluma Duva, Malka Sarah bat Ruvain Verut, Hachazan Aryeh Shimon ben Chana, Eleanor Goldman, Ann Stanton, Sophie Galinsky, Harvey Stone, Tom Carney, Sarah Ella bat Aryeh Lieb, Danielle Ben Yisrael, Maxine Albam, Shmuel Ben Shimon, Nesia Rafaela Liora, Chana bat Bina, Chaim Yitzchak ben Gittel Fagel, Shmuel ben Regina, Yehudas Devorah bat Yitzchak HaKohen, Mitchell Radin, Lieber Ephraim ben Malka, Yaakov ben Moshe, Shneur Zalman ben Chana Mindel, Julie Duke, Benjamin Shmuel ben Yehudit, I'll say Bunny Bramson and Steve Powell. Let's go around the room if anybody else has. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We join our voices together in a prayer for healing. El narifana la, el narifana lo, mishemira chavoteinu, el narifana la, el narifana lo. Shlema min hashamayim, a speedy and complete recovery. Did I miss someone in the back for a refuah shlema? Thank you so much for saying her name. I'll just add, because I ad-lib, I've got the platform, you know, so when the rabbi's not here, I kind of start going on and on. So sorry, thank you for your patience. But I was just watching a Netflix documentary called Heal. Has anyone seen that? And it talks about the science behind prayer. So they talk about Western medicine and how advanced it is, but that there's this whole spiritual side of healing that occurs that Western medicine has, you know, let in a little bit, but that physicists and scientists that are much smarter than me actually have the data that to prove that something does change. When you pray for someone, when you hope for someone to feel better, when you hear someone is praying about you to feel better, or know that someone is checking in on you about how you're feeling, there's actually scientific data that it makes a difference and does help in the healing process. So here I was as a cantor thinking, what can I do? I'm not a surgeon, I'm not a doctor. And it was just really interesting to see science behind the power of the mind, the power of prayer. So what we all do here when we say Misha Berach together, whether we're praying for someone across the world or someone right here in the room, it changes the waves in the universe and does actually help. Just saying. At this time, those who are observing a yahrzeit or mourning, we rise for Kaddish Yatom, page 30. Yit gadal ve'yit kadash me rabba, be'alma divrach hirute ve'amlich malchute, b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach le'alam u'olmei omaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei dekudsha brichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nachamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. You may be seated. Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos. So this is the month of Elul leading up to Rosh Hashanah. And it's, as you know, a time of introspection and doing tshuva. We do tshuva by asking people forgiveness, by asking ourselves forgiveness. We do a whole process of preparing ourselves for the new year. And we had slichot services last Friday night. A lot of you were there. And it definitely helped us prepare ourselves spiritually for the high holidays. And I was on Facebook. I'm on Facebook a lot, unfortunately. And and one of my favorite rabbis, Rabbi Menachem Creditor, wrote a mini slichot, and I thought I would share it with you. He writes, God forgive us, but please help us surpass the pre-written stuff. Remind us to believe in our own living hearts and mouths and souls. Hear us when we speak. Comfort us when we cry. Guide us when we stray. God, please forgive us for the things we did wrong and were brave enough to name, strong enough to own, and hopeful enough to see past. May the coming year find us ready to be our full size, strong and brave and hopeful, alive and healthy and safe. May the coming year be a good one for everyone, dear God, for everyone. Amen. And I was so moved by this because it's beautiful and he's an amazing rabbi. And not all of us have that gift, right? But it reminded me that we all have prayers in our hearts. And the Siddur and the Machzor, we call the High Holiday prayer book is a Machzor, and the Shabbat prayer book is a Siddur. I adore the Machzor and the Siddur because it is an attempt to poetically and deeply express our yearnings, our joy, our celebration of God, our sorrow, our pain. And the truth is in our tradition that there's always been people kind of helping us create these prayers. We all have the potential to say spontaneous prayer. And that actually, that's how it was, at first was just spontaneous prayer. But life gets busy. And, you've got shacharit at 9 a.m., and then you've got, mincha at 2 or whatever, and then you've got your mariv at 8 o'clock, and you show up, and you're frenzied, and the prayer just doesn't come, and you're just tongue-tied. And so over the years, we have this amazing machzor that helps us to pour ourselves into this text and allow us to express ourselves. But over the years, I think that we forget that our own prayers are holy. And so I want to invite you, during the high holidays, we're going to be praying a lot. On Slichot night, we sang a song, I Want to Hear Somebody Pray, with the Nefesh Mountain Bluegrass Band. We are all going to be praying for days, days and days and days. And I just want to invite you to go beyond the text. Rabbi Menachem Creditor says, but please help us surpass the pre-written stuff. So I just want to invite you not to just see the words as they are and kind of by rote, but to see past it. Find a moment for your own heart's prayer. See how the text that you've read 1,000 times hits you in a little bit of a different way. Allow yourself to read the commentaries on the sides of the pages. These sidurim are like a page of Talmud, where they have the text in the middle that's become our prayer text. But then these rabbis who put this together put this beautiful commentary that is extraordinarily inspiring. So I just want to invite you that your prayers, your heart's song is holy, and to allow yourself deeply into that. So with that, I want to read you the words of the song that I'm going to sing after the Amidah, because this is a personal prayer on tshuva, on returning. I will take a long look at me, think about what it is I see. Have I been good to you? Did I do all I say I do? Remembering the words I used, thinking about the times I was rude. If I'm thankful for this gift, let me say it with deeds, not just lips. It's gonna be a brave new year, starting right now, right here. And I will be strong and stand up tall, reach out for others when they fall. I will rejoice in my faith and remember that love is why we're made. Be the very best that I can be for the world and for me. Every day we live our lives. Some days we let ourselves slide and we forget our way. Thankfully, it's not too late. Avinu, Malkeinu, Chonenu, Vanenu. I may have done wrong, I know. Through my actions, I will show. It's gonna be a brave new year, starting right now, right here. And I will be strong and stand up tall. Reach out for others when they fall. I will rejoice in my faith and remember that love is why we're made. Be the very best that I can be for the world and for me. Oh, teshuvah, teshuvah. Return, oh, return, teshuvah. We rise for Baruch Hu on page 39A. Yalalai, 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 Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMivorach, Baruch Adonai HaMivorach, Le'olam Va'ed, Le'olam Va'ed, Yalalai, 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 seated. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose word brings the evening dusk, whose wisdom opens the gates of dawn, whose understanding changes the day's division, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before the darkness and darkness before the light. ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב הרבים, אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך, אהבת תורה. Page 40. With timeless love, you've loved your people. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה, ואהבתך תעשה ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. Baruch Shem Kavod Machuto Leolam Ba'ed. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha בשיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך Uvisharecha, page 42, we continue individually. Adonai Elohechem emet. We turn to page 44 for Micha Mocha. ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ומרים ובני ישראל לחנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם
מיכה מלכה Bailey Adonai, Micha Malcha, Bailey, Micha Malcha, Nehedar Bakodesh, Micha Malcha, Nehedar.
and Ellie, thank you so much. ונאמר, כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגלום יד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גל ישראל. Page 45, allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O Sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel and save us for the sake of your name. This is a new melody for us, so sing along when you catch on. It goes like this. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, ve'ha'amidenu malkeinu l'chaim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, shlomecha. Let's try that together again. Hashkivenu. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, ve'ha'amidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, shlomecha. There's an English part. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guide us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Guide us through all wrong and right, O Adonai. Amen. 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 ושמור צאתנו ואוהנו לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם, ופרוס לנו סוכת שלומך. ברוך אתה אדוני הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו וכל עמו ישראל, ועל ירושלים. We rise for Vishamru, page 46. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, ולעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי בימלך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה, יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויפאר בתרומה וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמלכות שבריחו לעילם עם כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה בנחמתה, דמירן בעלמא ויאמרו amen. Page 47 is the silent Amidah. Please refer to the words in the Siddur or the words in your hearts. I will take a long look at me, think about what it is I see. Have I been good to you? Did I do all I said I'd do? Remembering the words I used, thinking about the times I was rude. I may have done wrong, I know. Through my actions I will show it's gonna be a brave new year, starting right now, right here. And I will be strong and stand up tall, reach out for others when they fall. I will rejoice in my faith and remember that love is why we're made. Be the very best that I can be for the world and for me. Teshuvah, Teshuvah, return, oh, return, Teshuvah. Kaddish Shalem, page 54. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. V'alma divrach chilutei v'mnichmachutei v'chaychon v'machon v'chayt chobeit Yisrael. Bagala u'zman kariv himru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach. Li'olam u'olamei olamaya. Yitbarach, yibarach, v'yishlabach, v'yibar v'torah v'yinaseh v'tzatar v'tzala v'tzala shmei nikut shabrichu. Leila min kol berchata v'shirata v'shurata v'nachamata damiran be'alma v'yimeru amen. Tirka v'altzla tzvona v'altzon tuchai Yisrael kotam avuhon v'yishmai v'yimru amen. Yisham harav min shmai v'chavlin v'kol Yisrael v'yimeru amen. Noseh shalom v'yimromav v'yaseh shalom leinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yimru amen. Amen. We rise for Kiddush, and all those under bar bat mitzvah age, come and get some grape juice. Or even if you've had your bat mitzvah, you're welcome to. Yes, Joshua's first. Go ahead and take one. Thank you. You guys have such good manners. Thank you. Don't drink it yet. Wait, you got to stay here. You got to stay. Yeah. All right. We all ready? We raise our glasses and we sing, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kinishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zecher litziat Mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta deotanu kidashta mikol hamim v'shabbat kodecha b'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat l'chaim. Go ahead, take a drink, and then you can put your dirty cups right here. Reed, you didn't want grape juice? We continue with Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ליוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום בהשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת עינות. ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא may be seated. This week, we observe the yahrzeits of Anne Gold, Bernard Chapman, Bessie Bramson, Edgar H. Berman, Ferdinand Falk, Jan Lefkowitz, Margaret B. Kurtz, Marlene Cohen, Milton Bedrick, Paul Ostrow, Sonia Rothman-Oxman, Ted Boyce, Ted Chernotsky, Anna R. Hellman, Ann W. Klein, Arlene Karp, Harry Smith Brown, Louis Herman, Paul Levine, Ruben Zaks, Tilly Breitbart, David I. Witten, G. Bruce Levine, Hyman Bott, Joseph Doe, Laura Katzmilson, Max E. Goldman, Mildred Fundal, Sarah Feller, Abraham Sherman, Benjamin Jason Putterman, Benjamin Wittenberg, Blanche Jaffa, Margit Simon, Max Uslowitz, Mickey Lieb, Moses S. Lewin, Nan Yetta Bernanke, Richard S. Baker, Samuel Applebaum, William Siegel, Alex Binnick, Aaron Braverman, Elizabeth Denham, Hetty Friedman, Isidore Goldfarb, Lily Riff Gordon, Mary Zollman, Ronald Serber, Ann Salzberg, Iris Coman Kaplan, Solomon Klieger, Abraham Schneiderman, Archie Kirschman, Audrey Enlow Khan, Berta Schumann, Debbie Nelson, Donna Goldfarb, Freda Simmons, Leslie Boxer Glass, Ruth Colliner, Flora Hannes, Florence E. Gould, Harry Johan Nelson, Oville Riley, Sophie Sobel, Theodore H. Silber, Tilly Mastbaum, Webb Garrison. Shiva for Margaret Alice Harris. We express our deepest condolences to her family and friends, and people still in Schlossheim for Stuart Neller and Leonard Strauss. Those who are observing a yahrzeit or mourners, please rise for Kaddish Yatom, page 58. Yit Gadal ve'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma Divra Chirute V'yamlich Mahute B'chayechon Uvyomechon Uv'chayei Dechol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala Uvizman Kari V'imru Amen Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Le'alam L'olmei Omaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei d'kudsha brichu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nachamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen Oseh shalom b'imromav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. You may be seated. Good Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom. We've got Tom Bach, who is going to deliver announcements for us. You know what? This is the easiest thing for me, so I'm going to do that. Is that all right? Okay. Do you want to come? There's some grape juice there. Why don't you come over here?
Shabbat Shalom.
Good.
Thank you first to Cantor and Adam for a beautiful service, and Sean for what I'm hoping is a great live streaming of the festivities. And you know, I think, is this on?
Yeah.
Okay. I could talk loud too.
Yeah.
You know, I got here a few minutes early this evening, you know, to do my greeting duties, and you know, Cantor was here singing with, you know, kind of going through some of the songs with some kids, and it was so beautiful. And I know signage is up, and the bags are out there for the food that we're going to collect. And so it just kind of occurred to me that, you know, I mean, it reminded me how much work goes into these high holidays. And so I wanted to, you know, say special thank you for the clergy, for the staff. I mean, there's just a lot of work goes in, so thank you for, we're looking forward to it. We'll see you here on Sunday night. And, you know, since we're all focused on the high holidays, all the announcements are short and sweet, Josh, and they're focused on the high holidays. So here are a few reminders. We hope you will be with us to celebrate Rosh Hashanah beginning Sunday evening at 6 p.m. You will only be allowed to enter Shalom Park if you have a valid parking pass. Please follow the directions of the security officers. There will be a welcome desk inside the lobby of Temple Israel and at the Levine JCC entrance for the family service. We have lots of fun Sukkot and Simchat Torah programs in store for October, so please visit the Temple Israel website for everything going on, including the high holiday schedule and important updates. On behalf of my awesome family and the board, I wish you a very sweet, healthy, happy, and peaceful New Year. L'Shana Tova and Shabbat Shalom.
Yasha Koach, thank you so much, Tom. Beautiful announcements. And two little announcements that I wanted to say is there are going to be a lot of people in one room, and even though we are sort of in this new COVID world and we don't really wear masks so much, there are some nights there won't be as many people, so you don't have to worry. But I would say Rosh Hashanah first day and Kol Nidre night is probably going to be packed. So I would recommend wearing some masks because I think there's a lot of people, and we haven't had that in 3 years. So we're so excited to have all of you, but just get your vaccines and wear your masks and stay safe. And then the second announcement is that services are planned to end at 1 o'clock. So lunch is not at 12. Lunch is at 1:30, right? So plan on really being here till 1 o'clock and plan your lunch. We have a tendency here at Temple Israel, like when the clock strikes, it's like Cinderella, like we all turn into pumpkins at 12. But services on Rosh Hashanah are going to go till 1, and the end is the best part. You really don't want to miss it. Our whole Hebrew school is going to participate. There's going to be shofar blowing, amazing singers, so you don't want to miss it. So plan to stay till 1, lunch at 1:30, and looking forward to celebrating with you all. We will close with Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Asharet, Malachi ממלך מלאכי המלאכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שלום עליכם מלאכי השרת מלאכי עליון ממלך מלאכי המלאכים הקדוש ברוך הוא איי 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 בואכם לשלום מלאכי השלום מלאכי Shalom, Malachi Elyon, Melech Malachi HaMelachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu, Nida Shalom, Malachi Shalom, Malachi Elyon, Melech Malachi HaMelachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu, Ay Ay Ay, Tzedchem the Shalom, Malachi Shalom, Malachi Elyon, Melech Malachi HaMelachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu, Shabbat Shalom. L'Shana Tova.